Do you have that hole now?
Yes.
You know, sometimes you don't even need to fill the hole.
I know.
The hole is what makes us alive and human. And we try to figure it out. Why do you have that hole now, you think? What's missing? Are you scared of something? What are you scared of?
Nothing.
No?
I'm scared of nothing.
And is that scary? To be scared of nothing? Why?
I think it's because nothingness is like before Earth was made,
Mm-hmm.
when everything was black.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also that feeling of you wanting to do something
Mm-hmm.
and being too scared to do it, and then regretting it, and then you feel helpless, and like you can't help anybody, no matter how hard you try.
That is a hard feeling to feel.
I know this hole can't be filled because I've had it for a long time.
I think it's easy for us to feel alone. Mommy does too sometimes.
It's that, like, it's the pressure that you're alone, even though you're not alone.
Yeah.
It's just the way you think.
Yeah.
Even though other people try to fix it, it doesn't work.
It's true.
It's the way you feel, but they try to change it.
Yeah.
And it never works. Some people might try to change it because they like you being happy, like Sissy, or they don't know what it feels like to have that feeling. So they think it's really easy to fix.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't know what you've been through.
Yeah.
But if they did know what it felt like, and they did know, like, what you're thinking and the horrors you feel, then it will be a lot easier for them to fix it. But the feeling of a hole in your heart isn't something easy to find, but once you get it at some point in your life, then it just stays there, like a balloon in space. It does deflate eventually, but for the time that your life doesn't change, then it stays there. For some reason, I know I'm scared of the change that's going to happen, but I needed to get rid of the hole.
That's a beautiful way of putting it. And I think many people think that way, even grown-ups. But like you said, it does deflate. You might encounter different little holes in your life. And as you do, you get stronger by saying, but you know, I beat that hole. I filled that hole. If I fill that hole, I can fill another hole. And that's how you get stronger as you get older. Because you realize, oh, that hole felt really, really big. When I was feeling sad that time, I thought that hole was so huge. But somehow, gradually over time, that hole got filled. And then when you look back on it, you might be like, oh wait, that hole was not as big as I thought it was. And then that helps you with your other holes as you get older. Different holes. I had different holes when I was your age. And different holes when I was in high school. And different holes in college. And I thought all those holes were so big. But then I had you and Alexis. And it was the best thing in the world. But it also gave me the biggest holes. Because I worry so much about you guys. I want you to be happy. I want you to be healthy. And as much as I love you, I still have the big hole because I'm like, oh my gosh. What happens if something happens to them? But then I just focus on being with you in the present. To say, look at this conversation I'm having with Morgan. She's only 9 years old and she's so wise. She's so smart and I'm so proud of her for being able to say the things she says in such a clear way. And the best part of being able to fill those holes up is being able to understand it the way you do. Some people don't understand their holes, and that's why they take drugs, or they get into trouble, or they steal things, or break things, or hurt other people, because they have holes and they don't know what to do with them. They don't know how to describe it, they don't know how to understand it, they don't even want to think about it, so they do destructive things to themselves and to other people just to get rid of the holes. But obviously they can't get rid of it that way. But you being able to understand and speak about your holes, Morgan, even though the holes are there and scary, it also means that you can heal the holes. Because you can go, I know what to do next. Little by little. Patching it here and there. So don't be scared of those holes, Morgan. We got them. Oh, I lost